Hey guys, what's up? GreenMachineSam back with another video, and today we have another Tennessee Titans franchise video. Today we're taking on the Buffalo Bills in Week 16 of Season 2. We're going to be at home for this game, so at Nissan Stadium. It's going to be a 1 p.m. Sunday game. This is a must-win, of course, like we've talked about before, with the fact of the matter that is the AFC being super stacked this year. It's a very, very must-win game. As you guys can see, there's a lot of teams already clinching and a lot of teams that are already in very good positions. We've made up a lot of ground, but then again, it's also considering the fact that other teams have lost ground. You know, some of these teams were at 7 wins just 2 weeks ago, and they've lost out, whereas we have won out, and we've been able to slowly creep back up into a position to be able to hopefully make the playoffs. You know, there is still a lot of work to be done, so that does play a major factor, as well as the rest of the schedule being pretty tough going forward. The Bills, the Cowboys, and the Jags. The Jags, as you saw, have 12 wins. The Bills have 8, and the Cowboys, last time I checked, also had at minimum of 8 wins. So they're all teams that are looking to also make the playoffs, make a deep playoff run, and be contenders. We get a trench boost, so let's go ahead and see the amount of rushing yards your team has against the Bills will determine how much XP each offensive lineman earns. So that will help out a lot. So our main focus will be running the ball because I do want to get our offensive line upgraded as quickly and as good as possible. You know, we do have a lot of young talent on that O-line. You know, you have Peter Skoronski in his second year. You have Christian Malone, who's now out, of course, but still. You have Dorian Dixon, Lindsey Goodwell, Nicholas Petit-Fier, still decently young. You know, you have all these different options at our offensive line that are still very young and still can develop into the correct, thing that we need them to be. So yeah, I already got the practice done. We did lose Chris Malone for another 3 weeks, so he will be back by the time the playoffs start. So that is the only reason why he will not be put on IR for now, because if we do make the playoffs, I would like to have him back. We are probably going to be starting Dorian Dixon at center. We're going to be starting then Lindsey Goodwell at right guard and Nicholas Petit out at right tackle. That's just how I want to do it for now. I think that's going to be one of our best O-line combos when we're missing a guy like Christian Malone for now. We do have some upgrade players to take care of as well. We're going to go ahead and get those done. Ryan Stonehouse and Josh Wiley. Josh Wiley has balled the fuck out this season. He has played well and above his overall. He has earned the starting job in terms of just being reliable. Not even being reliable. He gets open so fucking easy, it seems like. He gets so open, gets free, he gets those big yardage. He's always there when I need him to. He hasn't dropped many balls either, which is always a good thing to see. So we have a ton of respect for him, and that is why he has earned the #1 job. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the adjusted lineup real quick, just to show you guys what we're rocking with here today. I haven't fixed the O-line yet, so don't worry about that. Like I said, Dixon's going to move to center. Goodwell's going to move into right guard, and Petit-Fier is going to move up to right tackle, and then Saylor's going to be backup guard, Whitehair's going to be backup center and left guard, Jackson, and then Lamont will be backup tackles going forward. Like I stated in the last video, Okonkwo is going to get the main reps at both fullback and backup tight end, and hell, he even has some reps at wide receiver and in the slot. I think he's the 3rd slot receiver, so he's going to get plenty of involvement, especially if there's injuries or stamina or players are low on stamina. He'll get plenty of looks. But with that being said, guys, let's hop into the game. So the Tennessee Titans offense will come out onto the field for the first time today at the 24-yard line after a decent return by Mark Vickers. He was like 6 yards deep in the end zone. So I consider that a decent return. Will Levis on the year, 2,500 yards, 14 touchdowns, 13 picks. He has played pretty well as of recently. He's gotten back on my good side. And of course, like I said, with the trench boost coming into factor, we are going to be looking to run the ball a lot today. So we're going to start off here with a run. We're going to motion Wiley over, get him onto who I'd expect as Matt Milano. We're going to hand off the ball here. Spears to the outside, trying to get back in, and there's Teron Johnson in number 51. Matt Milano now down there, starting backer. They're starting right side backer, as well as just stand-up backer. 2nd and 9 now. We're going to go to a play action fake. Going to drop back. Chig's open, but I can't get there because Dorian Williams, the second-year man, I forget out of where, takes us down. Now we're going to have a big play to make up here. 3rd and 17 now. Looking Amos if these linebackers don't drop. Melton late, possibly. No, they do drop. And I can't get anything. Their D tackle comes free. T. Lamb must be a rookie. Wow, and this drive has started off not great. Their defense coming out and pile driving us into the fucking earth. And the Bills will have excellent starting field position after a decent return. Our corners couldn't get off their blocks. Up to the 47 is where they're going to start. So we got to come out and we got to hit them in the fucking mouth. 1st and 10. Dropping back to pass. Finding something underneath to Stephon Diggs. He's going to be the biggest weapon today against us. 6 for 57 last week. Not a great game. He'll be looking to increase his yardage this week as well as his production overall. Going to send 5 here. Going to squeeze this D-line. Force them to get up onto these guards right away. And there's a pass to the backup tight end. Evans nowhere to be found after a broken tackle. I don't even know who 84 is. Davidson. Is that Zach Davidson? They've kept him around this long. Well, I guess not this long. It's only been a year. 1st and 10. Look in the I form. Play action fake. Looking. Trying to find something. And no. Kier can't haul it in. 2nd and 10 now. Caleb Farley, you didn't do anything. Please stop acting like that. Look to go to the pass game, I think. No, they're going to go to the RPO here. Keenan Evans got to come up and make a play. He does. Roger McCreary there to help. James Cook, only a 1-yard rush. They must have somebody else that they prefer in that power situation. Who's 30? I have no idea. 3rd and 9 here. They're going to drop back to pass. I saw something was going to come underneath, so I tried to play it to where like he wouldn't want to throw it there. Unfortunately, he does. 7 points already for the Bills in the first 3 minutes. So Will Levis, after taking 2 sacks on the previous drive, will get a start at the 23-yard line. I don't know why I can't read. Matt Milano already back in. 1st and 10, going to drop back to pass, looking, trying to find something over the middle. And we do. Franklin Amos, he gets up to the 3rd level, testing Matt Milano. He just doesn't react to the football. And Franklin Amos with a big catch and run there, 22 yards. Going to go back to the air pretty quickly here. Send Spears on a wheel route. I need this O-line to hold up today. That's going to be a big factor. Bring Amos down in motion. He takes off across the field. Amos again. Franklin Amos already having himself a good day. 41 yards through the air for him already today. He has shown that he deserves a chance at one of these starting jobs. 1st and 10. I've already liked him more than Isaiah Hodgins. He just adds a little bit more value. And run it towards this left side. Towards a Chigokwanko and 99. Another D tackle there. Still, Dante Still going back to the air here after a not good rush. I see triangle. I'm going to test it. No, just can't quite get it outside enough. Is that Simmons? They have Simmons at their middle linebacker position. Holy shit, they can fucking fly then. Matt Milano might be their slowest linebacker here today. 3rd and 10, going to go to a screen pass. We're going to test it out. Dump off to Spears. Skaranci picks up the block, and Simmons can't get over there fast enough. Tajay Spears with an 11-yard gain, picking up the 1st down, keeping the chains moving now. Going to go halfback stretch here to him. I don't think Dorian Williams will be at quite the block shutter that they think he's going to be, so let's run to his side. Let's try to double team him up to the other backer. Spears, there's a big gain for him. Not what I tried to do. I did not try to spin. Gave him a spin move anyway. Up to the 11-yard line now. Christian Benford with a tackle. An motion sample over. The D-line shifts, but I think we still have the better odds here. Handoff. Spears to the outside. Teron Johnson able to bring him down after a 9-yard rush. We had the blocking. It was going to be a walk-in touchdown if Teron Johnson was blocked up a little bit better. Going to flip the play. I think we're fine here. I think we should be able to win every single rep. That's not what I wanted. I did not mean to motion you. Go back. Oh, and the edge is going to stay out there. Yeah, we're going to win this rep then. We're going to win this rep. Downhill. Go. Spears. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Simple as that. Tajay Spears ends up with a touchdown on our 2nd drive. Rush game a little bit better there. 2 big plays to Amos, and the offense is out and running. 7-7 here early in the 1st quarter. So this Bills offense will come back out. They're going to go 5 wide immediately on 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Not a great return. Good kick return coverage from us. Overthrown ball there to Shakir. Is it Khalil Shakir or something like that? I think every time I get out of a game, I just don't remember too. And then we're just in a bad situation. And there's their tight end. Is that Kincaid or is that Knox? That is Kincaid making the catch. Second-year man out of... Fuck, I don't even remember where he's out of anymore either. 1st and 10. It's been a while since I made them as rookies, so it's not fresh in my mind. Jeffrey Simmons now down with the injury. He's going to leave the game. Hopefully it's not something big. We need him for this late playoff push. We need as much of this veteran talent to show up as possible right now. 2nd and 5. Clock is running in the first. No, clock isn't running because of the injury timeout. Jair there. Not quite. Gets held up by the O-lineman. Nobody else there. James Cook gets up to 9 yards now. Jeffrey Simmons should be back shortly. We're going to let some backups come in and play for him. I need these guys to show up. I need these guys to show up a lot more. 1st and 10 here. Dropping back to pass. There's Kincaid again. And the corner just doesn't react. And he's down the sideline. Caleb Farley having to make the play all the way across the field. I don't know where the fuck that corner was going. I'm going to press everybody. Let's see if they can beat us. And they do. Corner route by Kincaid. I was expecting something inside. So I cheated inside and he ran that corner and just nowhere near. Going to let the ball bounce through the end zone this time, and we're going to have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. I don't know why Haskins and Spears would be coming out onto the field, unless we're running a 2 running back look at this point, but I know we're not. We only have like one formation that allows that. 1st and 10, going to go to a play action fake, roll out here. I like Burks, and just can't deliver the football. What the fuck was that throw? I kind of like a run here if we can get in the inside zone. We do. Yeah, let's do it. Dixon and Skronsky up to backer. Let's go. They get the blocks, Tajay Spears, and then Teron Johnson again. Teron Johnson has already gotten like 3 or 4 tackles, even as playing as an outside corner day. He's just found a way to be around the ball. It only says 2, but he's definitely impacted like 3 or 4 plays at minimum. 1st and 10, going to bring Sample in motion. Him and Chig lead blocking. Tre'Davious White wants to be in the box. That's fine by me. Dorian Williams coming up making a tackle on Hassan Haskins. Halfback stretch here for Spears. We're going to go to this left side. These 3 tight ends need to work together. Get up to this backer. Get up to these corners. If they do that, we can have a big gain here. Tre'Davious White's going to be the first player of impact here. 3rd and 1 now. 7 for 44 on the ground for Spears here early. Already on the right track. Going to bring Chig across. Get him going. That corner's playing too far outside. I really would like for him to take on this edge and Tyron Smith to get up to backer. Skronsky does, though, and Spears, another big gain. Josh Wiley now down with injury. So he's facing his first injury that we've seen him have. So Chig will come in at that starting tight end spot. Drew Sample coming in as a backup. We're going to go back to the ground game here. We're going to motion Sample, but we're going to still run to this right side. We're going to test Ed Oliver here. Double team with him. Goodwell and Petit Fier. Matt Milano comes down. 3-yard rush there for Spears. Don't want to get him injured too early or put him in a bad situation, so we will go away from him a little bit. Man coverage. There's Melton open. Catch. Go down. Picks up the first at minimum. I saw his man coverage, and I figured with Tre'Davious White playing such tight coverage on the first part of it, once he hits this curl route, he's going to get open. So I trusted it. 1st and 10 now here. Going back to the air again. I think I had Burks. I really do. I think I had Burks. And it's fumbled, and Von Miller will grab the football. And Nicholas Petit-Fier is now down. Do we go to Cody Whitehair back at center and then move everybody back out one spot? That could definitely be an option, especially since I think I trust Whitehair more than I trust Lawan at this point. Play action fake. Diggs overthrown. Roger McCreary, lucky that happened. 7 for 10 for Josh Allen on the day. We're actually going to keep Nicholas Petit-Fier in. I know it says high, but I trust him to play smart. Play smart, play hard. I'm going to trust our O-line to get it done. 2nd and 10 now. Halfback stretch out to the outside for James Cook. It says his knee was down as he was touched. 3rd and 12. I know that's still an issue in Madden. That's insane that they're going to call that a down. Going to send Mark Vickers on a blitz here on this outside edge. Audible here for this offense. Caleb Farley doesn't come up with the knockaway, but Shakir can't hold on to it. Concentration drop there. 4th and 12 now. He'll have to punt the football away. We'll have at least one more shot at it before half. Josh Wiley already back in, so apparently his injury has worn off enough where he feels comfortable going back into the game at our own 11-yard line. We have a lot of work to do, but I trust this offense to go down and get it done. Josh Wiley, in his first play back, gets a big gain. Up the middle, Josh Wiley. He has outperformed all expectations at this point. Anything extra he does at this point, as long as it's good, is a plus. 1st and 10, going to hand off Spears on this halfback zone. Breaks one tackle, gets up to the next level. There's what, is it Benford? Is Benford wearing 47? I think so. This was another team that I had to go in and kind of change things around for him because of, at one point they were starting a 68 overall safety, so I moved one of their corners back to safety that just had good zone coverage, good tackling, all that fun stuff. So this is another team that I did have to mess with a little bit to get correct. And there's a big sack by Gregory Rousseau. Beats Nicholas Petit-Fier to the outside. Thought I had Wiley. I didn't want to throw it based off where the corner was sitting. Out routes here could be an option. Yeah, I don't see anything. And there's the pass rush again. This pass rush has killed us. 5 sacks on the day for them. Jesus. 3rd and 36. Nothing. I shouldn't test this defense just because I don't want to turn the ball over in good field position here. Wiley, catch! And we have a chance to go for it or just kick the field goal at this point. 2-minute warning will let us decide this. We could go for it, but I feel like we need to just take the points if they're there. Of course, if the wind's blowing in the wrong direction, then I don't think we really have a choice. 57 yards. I think Wolf can hit it. Yeah, Wind pushing the ball, too. I think we can definitely hit this. We're going to kick it. So the Bills starting off at their own 25-yard line. We need to come up with another good set of plays here for this defense. Still missing Jeffrey Simmons at this point, so don't know how much longer he's going to be out, but he's out for now. 2nd and 10 now after a throwaway from Josh Allen. Covered up everything pretty well there. This defensive line still being pretty absent by all stretches of the imagination. They just have not been anything good this year. 2nd and 10 now, going to throw to Shakir, and Caleb Farley can't come up with the breakaway, but Shakir now injured. He'll go limping off the field. 1st and 10. Our biggest threat now, I think, is going to be Kincaid. You can sit here and say it's going to be Diggs, but I think Diggs just won't be involved as much. There's Amani Hooker in coverage, but he doesn't do anything, and all these missed tackles are adding up. Von Florence, make a play. 1st and goal, down to the 4-yard line. Who is 82? Is that Steven Sint? No, it's Michael fucking Gallup. We traded Michael Gallup to the Bills, and now he's screwing us. He was part of that deal that sent Hopkins to Dallas and Gallup to Buffalo. Here's a quick slant. And number 11 can't get into the end zone there. 2nd and goal now. If they come out in a formation that looks like they could run the football, I'll sell out. Doesn't look like it here. 2nd and goal now. Gonna go to the air. Cover up everything, and he doesn't quite get it to Michael Gallup there. 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. Like I said, if they come out in a formation where I think they can run the football, I'm going to sell out for it. 3rd and goal. I'm almost expecting a run at this point. No, it's a pass play. Cover it up, and Gibbons just nowhere to be found again. Hell, I literally just watched one of the games where he was in a coverage like that and just completely gave up and just didn't cover that little flat route. So we'll start at our own 25-yard line. Tajay Spears on the day, 10 for 68. Not bad. He's definitely performed well. Even with some of the bad plays that we've had so far today. Going to look to go to the air here, get some yardage, get us back into scoring range. We're down 11. I would like to get a score before half. Going to take off and run with Will Levis. He has yardage. Go down. Timeout. Up to the 40-yard line. We're already in a good situation here. We don't have to force too much. 1st and 10. Wiley, Burks, main option. Spears late here. Will Levis just going to take off and run again. Gets brought down. 2nd and inches now. Going to call our 2nd timeout. I think it's just smart to conserve as much clock as possible and then work later. We'll keep this last timeout for later, but for now, 2nd and inches. Melton Amos, main 2 options here. Melton, sideline, catch, run, out of bounds. 1st and 10 up to the 43, or at least in field goal range for the most part. I think that's about a 60-yarder, so maybe a little outside of Wolf's complete range, but it's still not going to send Melton on a drag. Get him running across here. If it's not man, no, it is man. Melton open. No, and Gregory Rousseau gets through, sees that we're throwing the football, and decides, I'm just going to knock it away. I know I'm not going to have a chance at a sack. What a good play from him. That was very, very good play from him. 2nd and 10 now. And send Wiley back across on a drag. Spears here might not get picked up right away. Can get us those 3 or 4 yards that we need. Wiley, no, Ed Oliver breaks through. 3rd and 10 now for this offense. We just need a couple of yards. I'm almost wondering if we should just run it, pick up the yards we need, and then we can just still kick the field goal at least. Because at 60 yards, I just don't think we have it. That's one thing I'm worried about, is just not picking up those extra couple yards. Fuck it, inside post out. Don't love what I'm seeing, but gotta go for something here. Snap the football. Bo Melton, across the middle. Oh, he catches it behind the corner. It was thrown behind him. Nope, got to call timeout, and then we got to take our points here. Thought we could maybe get back to the line just a little quicker. Too much time runs off the clock. I definitely got bailed out. Don't get me wrong. I definitely got bailed out there. But thrown behind Melton, he comes back to the football, catches it. It'll at least get us into field goal range, and we have a chance to at least only be down 8 going into half. Yes, and we will only be down 8 going into half. That's a good... It was a good plays. I wasn't expecting much. I wasn't expecting for us to go down there and score a touchdown, of course. Their defense has played very well, but their pass unit on that offense, man, when you play these good quarterbacks in Madden, you fucking feel it. Now, don't get me wrong. When you play a quarterback that's 65 through 85, it feels like no difference. But once you get up into those 90s, playing those 90 quarterbacks, you have to play perfect defense all the time to even be close to stopping them. We got to come out. We got to play better in the second half to have a real shot of winning this game. Of course, this game does have big, big playoff implications for both these teams. So the Bills will get their first opportunity here at the 22-yard line. They get the ball first to start this second half. They have momentum in their favor right now, but a good defensive stop could change things. Jeffrey Simmons now back in, which could get us going in the correct direction. Josh Allen with his X factor, though. It's going to be tough to stop him here. Stretch play here. Evans going to have to make a play. Slows him down just enough. Jeffrey Simmons there, able to collect him after a 10-yard rush. So they immediately go run play here and catch us off guard. Have to play better than that. 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Handoff here to number 30. I don't even know who 30 is. Antonio Gibson here. 2nd and 9 now after a 1-yard rush. Shair comes up with the tackle. Shair going to be in coverage on Dalton Knox. I'm going to hop on a defensive lineman here. I'm going to see if I can win a rep here. Win on this inside shoulder of Spencer Brown. Get him off his mark. Trying to get inside, but this double team just beating me up. Caleb Farley, come back. 3rd and 9 after a knock away from Caleb Farley. Shakir and Farley fighting for that football. We're not in a formation that will leave us too vulnerable right now. Yatir Gross-Matos going to have to win. He gets put on it. There's Farley! Overthrown pick! Allen throws a pick. Farley trying to return it, and he doesn't. But up to the 38-yard line will be Tennessee Titans football. Josh Allen's first big mistake of the day. He overthrows his receiver there in Shakir. Just not on the same page. Caleb Farley there able to pick it off. 1st and 10, Tennessee Titans football. You can go to run play immediately here. Tajay Spears inside zone. Dorian Dixon up to backer. Gets us all the way up. Elam and Benford there to stop him after a 6-yard rush. Our O-line just worked really well on that play. Wish I could get Max Smith more involved. He just doesn't get a whole ton of opportunities in that. Those route combos that he normally gets set on aren't great. Franklin Amos here underneath. He's going to get tackled down by Teron Johnson and Matt Milano here after a big reception. His first real big game. He hasn't had a whole ton of targets throughout his young NFL career. Here he has 3, and he has 3 catches as well. So he's definitely shown me that he can handle the load. 1st and 10, handoff, halfback stretch here to Spears. And there's Gregory Rousseau beating up on Nicholas Petit-Fier. I'm almost wondering if we have to go different lineman here to try to pick up Rousseau. Wiley and Melton normally come open on these plays. I would like to see one of them get open here. Give them the chance at this football. Chig is also an option. Wiley, open! Josh Wiley, touchdown! Will Levis just found Josh Wiley for a touchdown. Josh Wiley, let's fucking go. As he was running that route, I saw Bo Melton and his defender collide with Josh Wiley's defender, and Wiley just open. And Will Levis just barely gets it out because Rousseau was coming. He got it out. He put it at least somewhat in range of Josh Wiley. We're going to go for 2 here, try to tie up this game. We're going to go spacing switch to start, but with that outside corner playing that, I don't know if I love this look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep most of these routes the same. Melton's going to run that little zig route. Kwanku's going to come down. I think something should be open here. If Teron Johnson plays too hard, I think Melton could be open. Melton, open! 2-point conversion, Bo Melton. I know it won't show up in the stat sheet for Bo Melton, but still, catching that, bringing it down, bringing it in, Bo Melton. Let's fucking go. Bo motherfucking Melton. Another good coverage unit here for us today. They're going to start off at their own 20-yard line. We're going to have a chance to really make something happen here. I would like Vickers to be the blitzer here almost. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to stack up that left side. Caleb Farley, you got to come down and you got to make that tackle. Von Florence, no. Yatir Gross-Matos finally. Jesus. I'm going to go Tampa 2. I ended up being able to fix this formation a little bit. Cleveland Furl's going to be on that extra edge rusher spot. So we're going to drop into coverage here. Vickers, no. I played too far behind and he knocks Farley out of coverage. Von Florence has to make a tackle. Jeez. 1st and 10 here for the Bills, all the way down to the 14. That their offense just has not slowed down. Besides the pick, they've just destroyed us time and time again. Gonna go man coverage here. Gonna send 5 after Allen. Expecting run. It is a run. James Cook here tries to get to the outside. Yatir's getting bullied. Holy fuck! Did you see Yatir get tossed to the fucking ground? He got thrown to the motherfucking ground. Not tossed, thrown to the ground. Holy shit, Yatir. I'm going to go coverage here. I'm going to play basically a QB spy / zone with Shair. Come downhill. And James Cook untouched into the end zone. At our own 25. We have to respond. We're going to go to the ground game to start. See how this defense reacts. If they don't come up and hit us hard in the mouth, we're going to continue to go at them. Dorian Williams here on a tackle. 7-yard rush there for Spears. Going to go back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 3 now. Play action fake. I like a Chig right away. He's open. Throw it to him. Get him the ball. Stiff arms. Bedford finally brought down there by Simmons and Williams. Chig being happy about that. I would be too. You fucking put a grown man into the earth. 1st and 10 here. Chig also another option underneath right away. He is, but I don't see anything. Try to get it to him. Can't quite. It's so annoying to go against some of these very good offensive lines. Not offensive lines, defensive lines. And our O-line, as good as it is still developing, still trying to get going in the correct direction. Spears up the middle. Simmons can't make a play. But there is Tre'Davious White and Matt Milano. Don't know what the fuck that was, but my screen just flickered. It wasn't just my monitor either. It was just Madden in general. 3rd and 3 now. And send Chig out on this out route back the other way. I like Burks, and he ends up with the catch. I don't know what this flag is going to be. It could be late hit here on the defense. No, it's fucking holding. Are you kidding me? Nicholas! Get him going. Get him going, get him going, get him going. If it's man coverage, this could work out very well. There's Spears. Spears, get up to that next level. 4th and inches. Hurry back to the line. We're going for it right now. I know it's probably a shit call. Oh, was he out of bounds? No, I'd rather Spears be in, so I guess we got to go to a different formation. 95 Mike, let's go. Downhill, Dorian Dixon, Peter Skoronski, win this fucking rep. Win it. Right here, right now. Spears gets it. 1st down, going into their territory now. PA Dagger, go now. Go now, go hurry. Go, go, go. Chig immediately, open, underneath, catch. Doesn't get his feet. Chig, come on. Dude, where are those turnip routes that Madden was claiming were, I get the turnip routes, if you don't know what I'm talking about, those, quick feet, get up the sideline catches. I get them all the time in the training camp games, but I just can't get them in the normal games. It's annoying. 2nd and 5. If these linebackers don't drop, Wiley immediately. They drop immediately. Will Levis run? No. 1 yard there. It's not quite a sack, but not really worth it. Saw the gap kind of open, and I wanted to just get going. Spears quickly here if Milano doesn't go, if it's not zone coverage anyway. Melton underneath, catch, get the first. He's so good at just being able to catch and just turn immediately and get upfield, get those first downs. 4 for 43 on the day for him. He seemed a lot quieter. I know Burks hasn't had many targets. I would like to get him the ball more. At the end of the third quarter, 28-21 here, they have definitely succeeded through the air. We've had success in both areas. 1st and 10, though, at the 34. We got to keep moving. We got to keep this offense going. We got to go down, score, and come up with the defensive stop. 1st and 10. Don't love that Wiley's out there with 2 backers standing up in the middle. So we're going to motion Wiley. Going to help block on Von Miller. And there's a 7-yard, 8-yard rush for Tajay Spears. 16 for 95 on the day for him. Just continuing downhill, getting those yards, picking up more and more. Remember, the more yardage we get, the more XP these linemen will get. 2nd and 2 now. Going to go halfback zone here with Spears. He's going to bounce to the outside. Beats the backers there. The safety can't quick make a play. There's Dorian Williams and Isaiah Simmons. Going to go halfback blunt dive here. Clock is ticking in the 4th. Going to actually flip the play and just leave the 2 tight ends over there. 1st and 10. Blocking up everybody. Spears downhill. Not quite as much as I would have liked to get. 2nd and 8 now. 18 for 112. Gregory Rousseau makes the play. Going to go to this Hassan Haskins play. I really like it. It gets a lot of good blockers involved. 2nd and 8 now. Motion sample. Handoff Haskins. Chig gets the linebacker and Hassan Haskins down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and 3 now. Simmons had to make an amazing play there to really get that tackle. I would really love to go play action here. Play action, probably boot. Yeah, PA sprint. Halfback flat. I would love to see this. Think Spears early, sample late. Spears, give it to him, and he's going to walk in. Touchdown. Tajay Spears. Von Miller, I almost said Von Florence. Von Miller is now down for the Buffalo Bills, so he will have to exit the game. Good play there from Will Levis. Has played pretty well so far on the day. 1st and 10 at their own 25. They elected not to bring the ball out. They wanted a little bit better starting field position. They're going 22 personnel. Going to come downhill with Evans. And, oh my God, the C just split right there. I see that halfback stretch, so I'm like, okay, get to the outside, contain this. And there's nobody scraping the backside. 1st and 10 now here for the Bills. They're going to go 4 wide. Not exactly. Jeez. They've just gashed us all day. Mark Vickers there trying to cover up on Justin Shorter. Shorter wins that rep in the slot. 7-yard reception there for him today. Really thought Justin Shorter would have been a bigger piece to that Buffalo Bills receiving core. I thought he was going to get a lot of looks last year. 2nd and 3 now. Dropping into coverage. And there's McCreary! And he ends up with the pick! He just kind of floated underneath that and came away with the pick. And Shair trying to knock down Shakir, knocks down McCreary. But still, 2nd pick on the day for Josh Allen. Going to immediately go to the air here. Switch wide receiver drag. We're only switching it up because of the 2 linebackers down inside the box and that double A-gap look. If they drop immediately, I'm thinking Spears. If they don't, it's Melton for the most part. Yeah, Spears, just get him the football. He's going to be help from Melton there, and he gets the first. Matt Milano and the cornerback both miss. Bo Melton there with a block as well helps out. 1st and 10, 4 for 38. I'm telling you, when he's in, he's just a weapon all around. Kind of why we wanted to go with him and get rid of Derrick Henry. Not really get rid of, but move off of Melton here late against this probably 3rd-string corner. I would think could be an option if it's man. It is. He's on that out route, and he's going to have a catch on the sideline. Boom, Melton. 1st and 10, 5 for 54 on the day for him, so almost 11 yards a reception at this moment. Going to go to this right side in this run look. 1st and 10, handoff, Spears. Gets up to the second level, gets more. Dorian Williams and Gregory Rousseau there. 19 for 119 for him on the ground. He's had a good day as well. PA slot go. This is one of my favorite plays. Not a whole ton of room, but if it's not covered correctly, it's always a walk-in touchdown. Wiley open. Can't quite get there, though. Man, not who I was expecting to be open, but... And then, Will Levis not being able to deliver that ball kind of sucks. But 3rd and 3, still manageable here. Dropping back to pass, looking. Spears open immediately. I think he can beat this corner. No, can't quite. 4th and 2. Gonna hurry back to the line. Yeah, and especially with them bringing a guy down in the box. Fuck it, let's go. Spears gets up to the second level. Wiley with a good block there on Matt Milano. They were expecting a pass play. So when the offensive line dropped and let them rush upfield, leaves open spots all day for Spears to run. 1st and 10, looking Amos immediately here. Wiley, open, Josh Wiley! Dude, NFL drive. I had to take a delay game. I forgot to pause my game. I had to get up for a second. 2nd and 15 now, so we got to make up a lot of yardage here. Going to bring Amos down. Melton, open immediately. On that out route, and Will Levis can't hit him. Jesus. 2 back-to-back plays where Will Levis struggles with accuracy, and that's been the tale of the season. Let's be honest. We're going to go 3rd and 15 here. We're not going to go with the 4 verts look. We're going to go with the stick look. Burks open across the middle. Catch, run. Being brought down by Benford and by Teron Johnson. Beats Teron Johnson to the inside. Able to pick up a lot of yards. I would like to get back to the line and make this play happen before the 2 minutes, but it does not. That kind of sucks. I wanted to get another play off. 28-28 here late in the 4th. We have a chance to go up, put this game into a very good spot for us. 1st and 10. Going to go ground game here. Something that's worked all day for us. 1st and 10. Spears in the middle. Gets 5. 2nd and 5 now. Dorian Williams. Been able to block up the other 2 backers. I figured we'll take our chances with Dorian Williams more than we'll take our chances with the other 2. I think it's been a good call so far today. I want to do something. I want to send Burks back the other way. No, he just comes down and helps. I think this might be a better blocking look anyway. 2nd and 5. Handoff Spears. Gets to the outside. To the outside. Spears. Touchdown. Spears to the outside. Ends up making the play. Getting to the outside. Tajay Spears. 1st and 10. Minute 32. They have all 3 timeouts, so they have plenty of time to really do whatever the fuck they want. 1st and 10, though. Defense needs to come out. We have full momentum, so that should help out a lot. Shire and Evans able to make that play there. Only a 4-yard rush. Don't know why you'd be going to the ground game in this situation here late in the 4th, down 7. When your ground game hasn't been particularly explosive, in my opinion. Their slot receiver to Shakir. I think we need to play man. I think we'll be better in man at this point. Gonna let Evans just play a QB spy. I think that's probably best for him. Just in case. Ayers, come on, Ayers. You gotta come up with that. Just a little outside of his reach. I need one of these pass rushers to come up big now. Somebody please make a play. Yatir beats his man and sacks Josh Allen. Yatir Gross-Matos. Gonna get back on Yatir, make him go outside real heavy here. Force Spencer Brown to really work. If he beat Deion Dawkins, he should be able to beat Spencer Brown. And they're dropped off to Antonio Gibson. 38 seconds. They're going to let the clock run. They've chosen to let the clock run. 3rd and 17. Throws it up to Diggs. Ayers can't get there. So we'll start off our own drive at the 26. 16 seconds, 2 timeouts. We have a chance. It will be really determined off this first play. If we can get some yardage here. Burks, open, Treylon Burks! No, knocked away by 31. Is that Rasul Douglas? I don't remember what his number is. Dude. I thought we had it. I legitimately thought we had it. I thought, oh, catch, timeout, field goal, let's go, win this game. Wiley, open. Wiley, catch, down! 4 seconds. And it's the 62-yard field goal. Wind's blowing with us, though. Wind is blowing with us. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna snap the football. I'm I'm going to spike it because it will stay at the same spot. It will reset. We shouldn't have ice then. Hopefully. Hopefully we shouldn't have ice. I know it's a little cheesy. I get it. Fuck you. Spike ball. Let's see if this will knock the ice off. Yeah, we're still at the 45. 2nd and 10 now. Hell, I'm going to call it one more time. If we were a little closer, I could almost consider kneeling it. I think it would count that more as a play. 3rd and 10 now. Going to go to the field goal, see if we're uniced. No, we're not. So either way, we got to kick it with this. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Here we go. I think I missed it. I missed it. It's not long enough either. Going to overtime, 35-35. It was worth a shot. I think that's Trey Wolf's either first or second miss of the season as well, just to let you guys know. I think he's missed an extra point. An extra point I think got blocked, and I think he's missed 2 now field goals. But overall, he's played very, very well. Trey Wolf, definitely one of the better signings that we've ever had. Titans have won the toss. We'll elect to receive. Just got to trust the offense at this point. 3rd overtime. Is this the 3rd or the 4th overtime, the game that we're playing? If I go 0 for 4 for overtime, let's be honest, the fans in real life would be calling for my fucking head. So we got to win this, and especially in a win-now game where this is going to have major implications of whether or not we even make the playoffs. It's going to be difficult. Mark Vickers, we're just gonna fair catch. We're just gonna fair catch, take it out to the 25. We don't need bad starting field position. I know if I would have taken it out, especially in overtime, somehow, some way, it would have been fucking out like the 16-yard line. So, gonna set up the play that we normally run. We're just gonna have to do it in our own terms. 1st and 10, handoff here. Hassan only getting a couple there, not off to the greatest start that I wanted to be at. 2nd and 8. Von Miller's still out, so we should be wanting to swing this offensive line back to the right, get help to that right side. Spears here, we're going to hand off the football again. Skoronski picks up the block on Matt Milano, but nothing going there. 3rd and 8. Got to go big here. This is 4-down territory at this point. Is it really, though? I don't know. 3rd and 8, motion Franklin Amos in. Amos there, catch, down, 1st down. On the run, Will Levis delivers a fucking dot, and we have another set of downs. 1st and 10, going to hand off Spears here. Get up to that backer. Spears, more yardage there, 7-yard rush, 148 yards on the ground here for him today. FL drive is another good option here. Melton and Amos, main 2 looks here. Can't get the ball to Amos, 3rd and 3. Will Levis is now down. Holy fuck. I'm going to leave Malik Willis in. Malik Willis is going to have to win this game. He's going to have a better opportunity to scramble, especially with how bad this offensive line has held up today. Malik Willis, going to have to be the hero. Melton underneath, catch, run. Malik Willis, first throw, I think, of the year. Ends up getting it to the guy. Let's go jailbreak screen. Fuck it. If I don't see anything, I have the speed with Willis to run. Gonna throw here to Melton. Dorian Dixon with a block. Only a 4-yard gain there, but still a decent gain. Keeps the clock going. Keeps us moving in the correct direction. All the stuff that we need. Gonna flip the play here. Melton one-on-one here. Shot play if that safety doesn't roll correctly. Matt Milano comes free! Who was supposed to pick up Matt Milano? Gonna go, fuck it, 5 wide. I don't think we are able to go to the 4 verts. No, we're out of uses. Red zone up. Probably one of the better formations we can go to here. Gonna just try everything. Get everything moving. Get this defense stretched out as much as possible. Will Levis can't make anything happen! And I can't get rid of the football! Good punt by Ryan Stonehouse at this point. I think we're just playing for the tie. 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line is the Buffalo Bills. They have momentum because of the 2 big sacks. Man, that drive just went completely the wrong way. Completely the wrong way. Here early is Shakir. He's going to get hit. 7-yard reception there. And field goal wins them the game. So once they cross that 50, it's almost over for us. 2nd and 3 now. I need Jeffrey Simmons or somebody on this D-line to come up right now. 2nd and 3 now. Covering underneath, and 11 can't hold on to the football. See, how come whenever their quarterbacks lead their low-rated receivers up the field, they're able to adjust and respond right away, but when I do it, they're nowhere to be found. 3rd and 3. Handoff here to Cooks. Cooks up to the second level and more, and he's not going down! Bad tackling again, and that's going to be the end of the game, basically. Fuck it. Yeah, I guessed run because I wanted to try to push them out of field goal range, and that didn't work. So, another overtime loss. Nothing I can do there when just everything goes wrong. Harold Landry forces them back at least. 2nd and 17 now. Don't know why they're going so hard for a touchdown. I really don't. And he goes Silver, shoot punch. Pitch to the outside and you tear! That might push them out of field goal range at this point. They're not even doing anything. They're not even doing anything. Why are they not going for anything? Am I confused? Quentin Ayers has a chance to win the game. Quentin Ayers! Beat Josh Allen! Please, no! That should be the end of the game, right? Yeah, that's the end of the game. So at least we forced the tie. That's the good news. So I'm 0-3-1 in overtime now. I don't know what they were doing. Why were they so slow to... I don't know. That was confusing, to say the least. Another example of why EA's AI is confused. They must have thought it was overtime rules or something. I don't understand that. I really don't. They just completely gave up on that drive and said, we're done after they got sacked. And then they pushed back. So, I don't know. We're changing up the offensive line again next week. Nicholas Petit-Fier just got beat to hell. I think we got to push Goodwell and Dorian Dixon back out. Petit-Fier definitely gave us a better option, I think, at running the football, but honestly, we can't continue to just get beat by these edges and let Will Levis just get pummeled back there. You know, they had, 7 sacks, probably 10 hurries on the day, so that doesn't help, you know. It's not Will Levis's fault by any stretch of the imagination. It was definitely mine. I rolled incorrectly twice. Didn't get rid of the football early enough, trying to make a play. Sucks that we're going to have a tie, but at least we will have better odds than some of these other teams to make it then. Yeah, we got to play good in these last 2 games. That's definitely for certain. 7-1 going into week 17. It's going to be tough. Got to grab thumbnails, and then I'll meet you guys back at the... I don't even remember the last time I tied in Madden, so this is kind of weird for me. 7-1, though. What a fucking game. What a game. Yeah, all offensive line couldn't hold up. That might be something that I look to trade for at this point next year. Like, I'm just getting fucked in my ass at this point. Jesus. I know we're missing Christian Malone, and then Goodwell should have been on the outside, and that could have changed a whole lot of things, of course, with that all being said. Trench boost. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't speak. Another impressive game on the ground for your big guys up front. They've each earned 4,550 XP for 100 through 199 rush yards, so they did end up getting quite a bit. We will have some upgrade players to solve next week as well, going into the Cowboys game versus the Cowboys, so they will, I think, be coming to, they will be coming to our house at Nissan, so we will have our last home game here today. We are 7-1 currently. I would assume we're outside the playoff picture at this point. Yeah, 7 seed is the Browns. So let's go ahead and take a look at where they're at for now, and we'll hop out of here and all that fun stuff. So with us being 7-1 in the AFC, that puts us 2 games back, a game and a half back, something like that. So we gotta win out at this point. Win out or go home, basically, at this point. If we don't win this next game, a lot of discussion will need to be had about what we do in the final game, as well as just other stuff going on. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoy this video or any of the videos here on my channel, I would appreciate it if you guys do stick around and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos like this. I got more rebuild content coming out, as well as franchise stuff, roster updates, all that fun stuff happening on the channel over the next couple months, especially with the free agency slowing down and the draft just around the corner. A lot of stuff. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a lot of stuff out onto the channel. We'll take a look at stats at the end of the year, all that fun stuff. I might stream the off-season if you guys would be interested in that. With that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.